Jason from Ellerium Games here, and today's board game review is Steffan Dora's For Sale. For Sale is a 3 to 6 player game of property and prosperity. In the game you will bid to buy houses, and then once you've purchased all those houses you will then go to the selling phase and sell all those houses. Simple as. The principle is to make as much money as you can. The game lasts about 20 to 30 minutes, but as you play it more and more it will get quicker, and we're down to an average of about 10-15 minutes max. Lovely design game, very well produced by Griffin Games. One more to say, let's have a look inside the box. So here we have the box. Let's take a wee look inside the box. Inside we have a player's instruction guide about how to play the game. Gives you all the information of how to set up and what to do for a different number of players, etc. Tells you how to win on each phase. Then inside the box we have, on this side, the green cards. They have all the pictures of all the houses or buildings you're going to buy throughout the game. They're really lovely illustrated. Down at the bottom as you can see there's a Nessie. This one's got a tent with a turtle. Let's take another one for example. We'll have a look at this one here. This one's got a wee cat up in the rock there, just up there. What we notice in all these cards is every single one has some form of animal. Up there there's some bats, some form of animal in it, except for this space station. The space station is the only card that we can't seem to find one on, but we think that the wee space rocket counts, so you decide. But they are lovely illustrated, and they are the cards you will buy in this first phase, which is the buying up of properties basically. Then on this side we have the blue cards, which are the currency values. These range from 15 all the way down to 0. And these are what you will sell your houses to try and make. And that's that. Then here we have some lovely cardboard tokens. You have two values. You have the silver 1000 and then the gold 2000. Very well made, decent, produced by Griffin Games, and they've done a good job. I love the artwork for all the cards. And that's what's inside the box. Nice and simple. It's got a nice inlay for setting out your cards and your things. I mean, some people like to throw them away, but I say keep it. It keeps very neat and tidy. What I'll do now is I will set up the playthrough and we'll take you through it. So what I've done here is I've set a 3 to 4 player game. In the 3 to 4 player game you will get 2 2000 tokens and 14 1000 tokens given to every player. Then take the currency deck, shuffle it up, and remove 6 cards from the deck. 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. This is quite, you do then the same with the property deck. It's quite good because it gives a slight variation of gameplay, and you can't always predict what's coming, so you're not always like, oh, I'll wait for the 30, because the 30 might not be in the deck. Or you might think, I'll keep my houses till I can get a 15. You might not, the 15s might be on there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So they're removed from the game, they do not count. Then what you do is you take the for sale deck, which is all the properties, and you place it down, and then you reveal the number of cards equal to the number of players in the game. So we're doing a 3-player game. So there we go. Now this is the bidding phase. In the bidding phase you buy properties. By doing so you have your currency here, and you go around each person taking turn. The minimum must be 1000. So I would bid 1000 on this place. Next person bids 2000, 3000, 4000. Now you're not bidding on the specific place, you're just bidding, right? Because what happens is at any point you can say, I'll back out. You don't have to bid. If it gets your turn you can just back out straight away, but you take the lowest nominal value, right? So you take the 6. It means you pay nothing. If you pay 1000, if you bid 1000, the next person bids 2000, 3000, you can back out at this point or you can keep bidding. If you back out you pay half rounded up of whatever you have bidded. So at this point I've bidded 1000, I'd have to pay 1000, goes to the bank, I take the 6. Then the next player could choose to bid or back out and take the 17. This is where it gets interesting. Because I've taken the 6, that leaves 2 high cards. The other 2 players may be like, I've only paid 3,000, I'm going to take it now. And that gives them value. So say for instance I bid that, then they take that. Then another 3 comes out. So 1, 2, 3. And again the bidding starts, so I'll bid. The winner bids this time, so the winner of that win, which was the 18, would bid. So he bids 1000, I bid 2000. He bids 3, 4, I'll go, okay, I'll get smart and I'll bid 6. Now he backs out, so he takes this and pays half of what he's bid down. He backs out, takes this, pays what half he's out. I now have to pay the full value because I've won the auction. So I lose all 6,000, I take the card. This means I've now won that round, so I will start the next round of bidding. We reveal another 3 buildings. And this proceeds until basically all the buildings have been purchased. Now, one of the things to say about the game is your currency, the trick is to keep it hidden, right? Always keep it hidden because you don't want your opponents knowing what you have and haven't got, because it keeps a bit of a interest in the bidding phase. Now the thing is, you can never bid more than you have, and if it gets to a point where someone has bid 5,000 and you say, for instance, only have 2, you either back out. You have to back out basically, so you have to take the lowest denominator, and that's that. Once you've done that, you then take all your buildings. So I'm just going to keep 3 on each side. Take all the buildings. Imagine this deck's gone. We take all the buildings, and then what we do is we lay out 3 currencies equal to the number of players. And there's quite a good one. You've got 4, you've got a 14, and a 15. Now, these cards you keep hidden up like a hand like this, but obviously for this purpose you'll see them. And what you'll do is you'll each secretly pick one. Well, I'm going to play my biggest one because I want that 15. He's probably going to play his biggest one because he wants 15. And likewise, they're going to play the biggest one. Then, once everyone is placed, you reveal. Boom, boom, and boom. So, the highest player, 27, takes the 15. That goes into his bank. The next is me, at 21. I take the 14, and then the 4 goes to this guy. These buildings are then put in the discard pile because they're now gone. We'll just stick them over there. It looks a bit complicated, don't worry. Then you do it again. 1, 2, 3. Now this is where it gets interesting, because you might not want to spend your biggest straight away, or if you think, oh, he's going to spend the bigger one, I'm not going to waste mine. So then again, we all bid. We're all going to want something fancy, and he knows he can't win, so he's going to put a little one. We reveal. Flap, 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 flap. 11, 18, and 5. So 18 takes 11. 11 takes the 6. And then the 5 gets the 5, because he knew he wasn't going to win, so he just bid a low one. Then we go into the next one. 10, 12, and 3. Now, I've got a 6 left, this guy's got a 12, and this guy's got 13, so obviously we bid. Now the 13 saved it up, so he at least gets a decent one this time. Then 12 gets the next one, and I get a crappy one. I only get the 3. These all go to the bin. Now, once that's done, you count up your money. This includes any coins you have not spent or bid with, because they can survive the game. And then you see who wins. The highest number wins. So boys and girls, that is Steffan Dora's for sale. Lovely 3 to 6 player game. Very intuitive, very quick. It says 20 to 30 minutes in the box, but you'll get quicker and you'll get it faster. 10 minutes is usually average. We have a great time playing it. We use it for introduction for new players into the board game club because it's so easy and simple to teach. You can play it very quickly and you can then get more games going, and that allows the bigger games to be set up while you're doing so. I used it a few times with my personal board game club on a Monday night and we had good fun playing it. Then we've used it with experienced players as well. They love it because it's great. It's also a good family game because it can teach young ones math skills as well. You can also buy the compact version, which allows it for travel abilities. This one here is slightly bigger, but you can break it down to a little deck box, make it travel worthy, or even like a jiffy bag if you're not that fast. But yeah, it's a great game. About average £20. You can sometimes find it as cheap as 15. Keep that handy for the bargains, or can I recommend you support your local game store and just pay that little extra because they're the good guys. Nice production, fairly well set out, fun for all the family and experienced new players. My personal opinion, solid 7 out of 10. It's a great game, I love it. I love these small games, I highly recommend them to everybody. Other than that, Steffan Dora's for sale. I'm Jason from Ellerium Games, signing out.